I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped. On the strip.
Before we move further, though, I do want to give a big shout out for condolences, to Jamie Foxx and his family. We don't know what's going on with that guy, but all prayers. But you want me to tell you what I really think? He got a movie he's working on. Him and Carmen Diaz. They have been having problems with the movie since production started, back and forth, all kinds of stuff. And I think I ain't gonna say.
You said Carmen Diaz?
Yeah, Carmen Diaz. Cameron.
Same thing.
She's a white girl with a last name Mexican.
They know she's
a racist. Some white bitch.
Nah,
she's one of my favorite
Cameron
white bitches.
She's from Cincinnati, ain't she?
Is she? I think so.
I don't think she's white.
She's one of my favorite white bitches.
Yeah, bro, she's from
She got blue eyes, like
her last name is Diaz.
Ocean blue eyes.
She's a whore. You talking about
from Charlie's Angels?
What's his name? Chris Watts. What's the white boy's name?
She married to a famous.
I'm talking about what's the white boy's name? Was she caught hitless?
Y'all disrespectful stuff.
Herbie from whatever.
Got Herbie from her?
The rock star.
Oh.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock got Herbie from.
Nah, that's correlation.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
All that from Jamie Foxx. What happened to Jamie Foxx? It's a conspiracy theory.
I would be pissed if Carmen Electra gave me herpes. But I'm gonna leave that there. We're gonna talk about that later.
I mean, who would be not pissed if who gave you herpes?
I'm gonna be, but Carmen Electra really.
Whoever it is,
I'm
gonna be pissed.
Look at him.
It's okay as long as it was Beyonce that gave me herpes.
Nah, no. I think Beyonce would have herpes though. She one of
I don't think Beyonce would have herpes.
She
got.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
She would.
If Beyonce had herpes, I accept.
You would still eat it?
Would have
no, I ain't gonna eat, but I'll go ahead and pass on.
I mean, you gotta marry her. Everybody out there with herpes or any incurable disease, find you somebody with that shit also and just pass that shit back and forth to each other and shit.
But did they say anything about what Jamie Foxx got like?
I remember them saying they was being in the hospital and it was kind of small and like, okay, this is like not important news, you know what I'm saying? And then it came out that what did you say, he had a stroke? Well, in my eyes, it seemed like it was huge when it happened because allegedly the first newscast I heard was that he had an aneurysm. And then the second newscast I heard through Playboy and internet, they were saying he had a stroke. Or some shit I seen yesterday said he had 7 strokes. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And then I seen something that his daughter had released saying they didn't say much about how well he was doing at first, but he never had to go to the hospital in an ambulance, and he never. He went to the doctor on his own. You know, they took him to the doctor. Yeah, that's the news that I got. So he didn't know why he was going there. He just, was in there.
Right. But to me, like I said, I think I in a little bit of me, a lot of me thinking, but my heart goes out to the family. But a lot
better not be a conspiracy theory.
It better not be about the movie.
What you mean?
Because I'm saying to promote, to get numbers up about the movie when the movie.
That will do it too. Say somebody going through that.
She's almost dead. Yeah. Carmen Diaz. This is her first movie back because she retired.
I heard her a minute.
Yeah,
Charlie Angels.
She retired.
I refuse to
so
believe
this is her first shit back, and they supposed to be good friends.
Because that's the nigga side of you. But Jamie Foxx got a white side of him.
He definitely let a white bitches.
He definitely
he
crossed over. Yes, that man definitely crossed over.
As dull as the movie industry is right now, you know what I'm saying? This movie probably could break him out of something. You know what I'm saying? The movie industry needs.
But Jamie Foxx don't need. To me, I don't feel like he need that.
He don't.
But. At the same time, but it's like you said, politics is the shit.
And it's a Netflix
and then he is a person. That means he's human. Like he's not allowed to have cancer or chlamydia or something like that. He can have Usher got some shit. You know what I'm saying, that he can't get rid of.
I heard about that.
Usher with herpes.
Yeah. How y'all know about that?
He said it. It's lawsuits.
Yeah, that fat girl.
He like big girls too. He like big.
The Usher.
What's
Not conspiracy, but scandal.
Allegedly.
No, that's a scandal. The scandal, the herpes scandal.
He's passing it around.
I ain't know nothing about that life.
You ain't never seen none of the memes, let it burn, let it burn.
Now, Jesus said it.
Allegedly
they doing my nigga us like
but
that.
it was a herpes scandal.
But when you got famous people, some is allowed to, you know what I'm saying, like the Black Panther dude, you know what I'm saying, you had cancer that whole fucking time. You're allowed to be, like, people think that celebrities live forever and shit. Like, you just can't just, you know what I'm saying, get a butt transplant or whatever and die and shit. Like,
he ain't never lied.
You could be on crack.
He expected
but see, but you know, but
you could be murdered.
What was his name?
You could be shot by your own parent.
The Black Panther, bro. He was like knowing he was going to pass when, you know. Eventually they let us know. He put it out there that he was going to be dying, and this was his last role.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody my business.
But Jamie Foxx, something happening all of a sudden. It's a little.
Hey, all of a sudden he's what 50? What?
He's 55.
Yeah.
56.
I know a guy that he just found out, he's like 62, he just found out he got cancer. He's not going to the hospital ever again. He said, fuck him. He said, I'm going to pay for my own funeral. I'm going to pay for my own funeral.
But I'm not going back. We all keep trying to make me into a side project. Once you tell me that, all right, you got a couple minutes, you got a couple of weeks, months, I'm not coming back to y'all. Now I'm just about to see if I can cheat.
How many $200?
I'm gonna see if I can cheat that. We about to see if I can y'all now this is getting really exciting. Now I'm doing shit I ain't never did.
I'm about to die in 2 months and shit.
I'm pulling my cock out at
what I need a condom for?
I'm talking about, what? I'm going to the bank with huge notes. I'm talking about, man, I am acting a complete fool. I just want to see. Fuck wrong with you. Don't ever give me no goddamn time limit. Man, you gonna be sorry at me. This boy went crazy.
Best day of my life.
The best goddamn days of my life.
Unless I'm in like 72. You know?
Yeah.
And somebody got
a check. That's different.
Somebody got a check.
I bet you spent that 200 then.
Yo, I bet you spent that 200.
Come here, baby. Let me tell you what Uncle Bird told me.
Every day you gonna spend that 200.
By that time, 200 will be 400.
Shout out to hopefully Jamie Foxx, man.
Good, speedy recovery.
His energy, I don't know him personally, but
I really love Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he's awesome for the black culture.
I definitely feel like that's something that you have to have your parents, you have to see, you have to know that. That's something you have to be brought into. If you don't know no better, you're not gonna do better. You know what I'm saying? It's not possible. I've never seen that in my life. I've never been to a wedding in my whole family ever in my life. So it's something that never even registered to me like, oh, marriage is the thing to do. No. Only thing I seen was arguments, domestic violence, and y'all mean. Right. So marriage is never no big deal to me. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like if you haven't seen marriage, you wouldn't really know marriage. And a person that haven't seen marriage couldn't teach you marriage.
Marriage
but could they teach you how to be it? So
marriage don't change nothing. You still in the same relationship. You just put paperwork to work, and if I die,
and it makes your arguments weird too.
Right, but is it? But I'm saying, is it?
Yeah, you're.
So what's a wife? I mean,
okay. So if it ain't marriage, a wife, because it can be hypothetically thought of in that sense, like your girlfriend, because you know a lot of motherfuckers just be together now. You know what I'm saying? So in long-term relationships and not marriages where people may have had multiple marriages. Also, is that on that motherfucker? Is it on me to teach someone or her how to be a good woman? Or is that something also she should learn, or, you know, in the home from her mother?
Yeah, that's definitely something that should have been installed. Like, I got multiple baby moms and I mean, I ain't saying like that. I'm just saying.
That's more than four.
I got 7 baby moms. Look, I'm saying I see the difference in some of them. Some of them are idiots. I mean, good people.
They fought each other.
And some of them, y'all mean. But you can tell why they're idiots. You know what I'm saying? Their moms is idiots. You You know what I'm saying?
It's them 7. It ain't me.
Yeah, they learn from their mom.
It ain't me, it's them 7.
Their mom ain't never showed them no other way but to fucking nigga kick him out, talk shit. When you will, so that's all they know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I got a couple baby mom where they dad been around their whole life. Where dad came home, cut grass, and you know what I'm saying, showed them that you gotta get a trade and different. The bitches speak different.
Yeah.
But I can't blame the hood rat for being a hood rat, that's all she know.
No doubt. But she can't be running around talking about she want this type of nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Girl.
A unicorn. She want a unicorn. Yeah. I want a nigga to pay all my bills. All my nigga ain't gonna do that for your phone.
Yeah, for your mom.
You gonna jump right in?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think once you meet somebody and go into a relationship, if you actually go into the point of marriage, I do think it's some shit. It seemed like growing up from our past, like women taught their daughters shit and men taught their boys shit. Women taught their sons shit and men taught their daughters shit.
Right.
I think, but in a relationship wise, I think it's some shit women if a girl doesn't learn any shit about, I ain't saying like you have to be 100 at everything. I think to even put in the try and be better, because once you get in a relationship, you have to come together and actually commit, submit, and
so you gonna teach them how to submit?
I mean, you know, a woman to be submissive, a woman has to already have submission in them. To, you know what I mean? Like, if you trying to run, we both can't run shit.
Right.
We could work together, but we both can't run shit.
Compromise.
Compromise, that's the word I was looking for. Commit, submit, compromise.
You have to submit.
You have to submit as well.
Yeah.
I mean, here's an example of submission. You know what I'm saying? There's men out there that's like, I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. You know, the dishwasher fucked up. You wanted it. You fucking it up even more. Your wife keeps saying, let's call the professional. I got this. Eventually, you're going to submit because now you just cause more damage to your sink than necessary. So, yeah, you know, I know I'm a fuck up. I know I keep doing shit. I broke the dryer. I broke this and shit. Broke the thermostat. Let me listen to her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's saving me money. You can submit. You have to.
I'm one of them calling motherfucker anyway.
High blood pressure. And she telling you not to eat this, not to eat this, not to eat this. Yeah, be defiant if you want to and shit.
I know a bunch of I have knowledge of many things.
But you don't have knowledge of how to be a wife.
I don't know how to be a wife.
You can imagine.
Huh?
You can imagine.
No, you can't.
But I do know, like, if she has nowhere, I'm not going, I think you do have some part in
interpretation,
turning a motherfucker in to be what you want them to be for you, and vice versa.
They got to
so
be
you
in love
have a
with
part in showing her what you like and what you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Cause she wouldn't know what I like and don't like.
That's love language.
She might not know I like.
And people don't know that.
I'd be like, girl,
if I know you don't like onions at all, when I go get us, you know, pizza or hamburger, and that with no onions,
exactly.
That's your love language. Everything that I know that you like.
Did you say love language?
Yeah, everything I know that you don't like. If I know that you don't like something, I'm not going to do it.
Don't just give me that shit anyway.
Yeah, that is your love language.
I think that's just caring and being considerate and
you can be that to a person right here, you know what I'm saying, and that'll be fine and dandy, and all of a sudden the relationship is over, and then when you get to another person right there, that right there gets fine and caring and dandy, you know, that ain't enough because each woman is different, each man is different. I gotta be different to everybody. I gotta learn your love language because what I did with this one is gonna be different than this one.
So the love language is if you're
me knowing you inside and out.
No,
that's love language.
That ain't love language.
Yes, it is. I know what you love and I know what you don't like.
Love language. Well, I'm thinking of something else because I read somewhere about love language and it's just different things. Like,
what you
if you love to, I mean, if you like to, it's like something that you like to do as far as
humping
with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I like going out to eat and going out to movies, and I like going out. That's my love language. That's my love language.
Yeah, and that person should know that love language because I'm about to cook. But I know that he likes to go out, so let's go do. I know your love language, so I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna give you what you want.
Right.
I be having terrible love language. Sometimes I be like, I don't feel like going.
That's your love language.
I don't be like
that. And she gotta understand that one too.
Like
I'm not into that shit.
Because if she notices that you like to cook all the time, you know what I'm saying, you'll compromise. You know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna eat his home cooked meal. You know, do that.
I make some pancakes.
But as far as like you learn how to be the. I hate when people say this. You hear when women say a real man is this. There's no such thing as a real man. Because every woman has a different interpretation of what they think a real man is. So what a wife is or what a husband is, everybody's interpretation is something different because everybody wants something, you know what I'm saying, like that's different. You got dudes out there that they don't want their woman to work or nothing. Like 88% of them, they do that just because they want to control you. You know what I'm saying? That's that before women's lib shit. You know what I'm saying? When you sit around and say shit like, you know, back in the old days, they had respect. They knew how to treat a woman. They did all the work and the woman ain't had that was the law. You know what I'm saying? So you got your ass beat. You ain't feel like fucking because you mad at he get to fuck you. There was no raping your wife. You were property. You know what I'm saying? So some men do that and they can take care of everything because they want to control you. Bitch, where you gonna go if you leave here?
Bitch.
And then there's some men that just don't want you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? What do you want in a man? What's a real man to you? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just going to store. Get your ass back in here.
You can have your master's degree in something. Your real man is somebody that's gonna support you in that.
Right.
You know, but that's completely different than the girl that said, I want him to take care of me and I ain't gotta work.
Right.
Your real man and this real man is two completely different motherfuckers and shit. So that so if you're my wife, what a wife is supposed to be is different than yours and shit. So you know what I'm saying? That's you develop love languages and shit. You know what I'm saying? What make me happy.
Message.
Ain't it funny when a woman say what a man is supposed to be? Like a man is supposed to be this.
Like she ever knew a motherfucker they was supposed to be.
And you don't know what a man is supposed to be.
But the person that says that, they're only saying that because they want that to benefit them.
Yeah.
A real man would pay all his bitches' bills. Why? You know what I'm saying? Them is your bills that you accumulated on your own that benefits you. And you, I do this all by myself. You supposed to. You wanted that Wi-Fi. You wanted this. You wanted different shit in every room. You wanted that shit.
Chanel purse.
So pay for the shit. And I'm not fucking you to pay you. He fucking you, ain't he? How come he don't pay half? Bitch, how come you ain't paying half my shit?
Right.
Like, I ain't got bills, too. I'll treat my woman like we friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna know your love language. You my friend. That's why I only had 3 girlfriends. And this nigga that's about to come back here had like 27 girlfriends in his whole life. He only like 26 years old.
I haven't had that.
That nigga look old than a motherfucker though. Watch when he come back in, he only 26.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't had that many girlfriends. I had some bitches, but I haven't had that many girlfriends. I can count on my hand how many girlfriends I have.
But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have fun until you find somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to have fun without. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how you know you're in a relationship.
Well, when you want to have fun without them, what's that called?
I'm going to die by myself. I already know that right there. I swear on everything. I promise you.
I'm gonna get this one last go. I'm gonna give it one last go. I'm going somewhere down south.
You gonna die with the old people. He gonna be in Florida. Some happiness.
I'm gonna give it one last go.
Oh shit!
God damn it, and just go and you know, it might have to be a reality show.
I'm gonna be that
because where else you leaving? Where I'm gonna go?
I'm gonna be that Sandlot guy. You know what I'm saying? Like when
on the dirt sand on the lot.
Hey, you know the dude? Man, he's 79 years old. He all hunched over and he shot the guy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a little boy going to the babysitter's house, but he went to get his brothers, but he went to the wrong house. You know what I'm saying? And the guy that lived there just shot through the door, didn't say shit. He just looked through there and see, okay, this is a black dude, and he's a huge black dude, and I'm 70. So he shot in that area, that Arizona, I believe, and wherever he's at, their laws say that I don't even have to talk to you through the door. I can defend my, stand your ground is different.
So if you feel like if they come up to your Sandlot door,
I'm going to be that. I don't care if your football get on my yard and shit. You're not cross. I'm gonna have the biggest, meanest fucking doggish. I'm gonna die by myself. My mail is gonna pile up, and then the mailman gonna do a wellness check on me, and they gonna find me like that Juan story. You know, that's why I was just listening to him and shit with the Dakota bus driver, and I'm like, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna die by myself.
Why? You better not fucking just disappear.
No, I want people to be like, I want to die.
To be like real Paul, like you want motherfucker come in to find your funky ass.
I want my woman to find me and be like, no, take me.
You be doing the road. I said, you talking Paul?
Yeah.
You talking Hey, you talking Paul?
We're gonna go to his house and look through his windows and stuff right here with our palms, looking like a suspect.
Hey, you talking
Your fingerprints are everywhere. Mr. Jordan's.
Bro, that's my homeboy. That's how it starts.
Supposed to go.
I don't think nobody gonna love. Nobody's ever been in love with me. Out of the 3 relationships I had, nobody.
Oh man.
Like I ain't never had nobody like I don't play about Paul. I ain't never
heard nobody say that about me.
Never. I don't know what it's like for somebody to be in love with. And hold on, you took care of that? Oh, you did? I don't know that feeling.
Ever. We got to do it, man. We got to do a date with Paul Clark.
Christian mingles.
I'm gonna see if we can do it. Yeah.
Like to be a good, like my mom was a bully, so she was like, you know what I'm saying, like the ideal dude was in her life.
Hold on though, I don't see you with some badass bitches though.
I know. That don't mean that. Like look, I tell my son Tim, and he pisses me off because he got the wrong impression when I was telling him. You know what I'm saying? Because he had like bitches with titties and ass and all that, but you 11 and she in the 10th grade, you lying about your age and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm intimidated about looks. You know what I'm saying? Looks will get you fucked up. You fuck with somebody that's gonna love you for who you are. You know, so don't worry about.
But I don't know how is that to tell him when he young.
This
though,
dude got the ugliest chick ever.
Huh?
What? Where?
When you young, I be like, when you young, like bitches galore. But like but I don't know.
Pretty don't mean shit.
I Defiance taught me you supposed to just.
I've been with some women that are just drop dead gorgeous, and when they talking, I'm just like, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck
buddy
up. Like the narcissistic ass, I, and me, and I like, and and then the first date shit. Why do motherfuckers think that on your first date you're supposed to impress a motherfucker, take them to the ocean bar and all kind of more, spend $400? Fuck you. My job is to get to know who you are. I'm not gonna spend $400 on a date and then come to find out I don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? For $400, I can do that at Franklin Park, feed the fucking ducks. My job is to get to know you.
Yeah.
So, America, if we say we're going to go somewhere, we're going to the Prime, because I want the wings, and I'm going to drink probably until my wings get done, and I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? I would go to Franklin Park.
You ever have a motherfucker call or text, chick call or text and ask you to, you want to go out to eat?
And then you paying.
And want me to pay?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Listen to this. My old broad, I could say she was my girlfriend, right? She was my girlfriend. When we hooked up, you know, bitches be like, you know, they been fucking with niggas they think got money and shit. They ain't never seen no money for real. So, we go, she like, yeah, I want to go to M's. And, you know, we eat all these little spots like this, right? We going to M's, we going to the Ocean Club. Every restaurant she ever thought she wanted to go to in
never
the city.
Been before.
Yeah, probably telling me. She might have been there before because she bad. She bad right now.
Okay.
She bad right now, Paul Clark. So it's another nigga. It's an old nigga taking her to them places.
To get the appetizer.
She got an old nigga taking her to them places right now. He think it got her, you know, possible. We went to M's. I remember, the reason I remember because M's was the last shit we went to like that. Like, it was like a birthday or Valentine's Day, who knows? Hotel shit. So we go to M's. I remember that the bill was like $250, $450, something like that. Everything was steak and a la carte and all that shit, right? Drinks and shit. I don't even give a fuck.
I did.
Listen though. So the next time, I don't know what it was the next time. It might not have been the very next time, but I was like, oh, well, one time we looked for something, we talking about getting something. I said, well, let's go somewhere I like to go. Right? We went to Outback Steakhouse. Feel me?
No doubt.
We never seen M's again.
She was feeling.
We never saw.
Because that's the reality. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
If I kick it with you, we're going to get some Chipotle's. We're going to be in Chipotle's more than we at the Ocean Club. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in a White Castle line and shit.
My point is, I let her say wherever you wanted to go. All I could have been brought out back from jump.
Ace Johnson's.
I went. She had to see. This is could be the life. We could rock this. But in reality, I'm gonna take you somewhere I like to go.
You ever go on Marconi Boulevard with the swings? You know what I'm saying? Like you see the little river right here. You know what I'm saying? And they got these swings.
Hold on, Paul. I guarantee you to this day, if she don't eat Outback to this day, or because they the only place that's kind of like close to it, Texas Roadhouse. Because the motherfucker came to learn, you get the crab butter for the broccoli. They got the crab butter separate from the melted butter. I ain't been in a long time, so I don't know for sure if they still run it like that. But I'm saying a motherfucker that I can't even remember the prime rib, motherfucking broccoli, and the salad. Because low carb, you know what I mean, veggies and all that crab butter, nigga. She lived by that. She used to live by that. But I'm just saying that to show a motherfucker, it don't always cost a bunch of money, to get good shit.
So we had to go through all of that to say.
I did. Why not? I just had to do it because if she check us out, she be like, you motherfucker. But it ain't no disrespect. It's just
my job is to get to know you on that first date. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be. I'm not going to impress you because that's not going to be our life together.
Where you want to go? Where you want to go, girl?
It's not going to be our life together. You know what I'm saying? We may have roaches in our crib.
Or I might get the fuck tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
I might get the fuck tonight.
I'm not going to impress you to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like you still don't. Because usually when somebody meet a chick, it's either this right here. Damn, I want to fuck the shit out of her. Or like, ooh, that's my baby right there.
If I take you on a date, I have 50-50 chance, a 60-40 chance of fucking.
You can do that at Franklin Park feeding some fucking ducks.
You can. But why not? I fuck them ducks.
You can do that at the Prime and getting some spicy garlic wings and a shot of tequila and a beer, you know what I'm saying? And
quicker.
I've had some girls that done did that. We done been at the Marquee or something like, I take her to the Marquee.
We can shoot some pool. Let me know.
I take her to the Prime.
Yeah, let me know who you is.
But you know, it's a M's girl out there every now and then. You get an M's. What's the other Morton's Steakhouse?
Because I say Ocean Club.
Japanese Steakhouse when they was on Livingston, not on Bryce, but on Livingston.
I put this on Facebook and shit, and it pissed me the fuck off too, kind of. You know what I'm saying? The last girlfriend that I did have, my third girlfriend, we was in the Ocean Club and shit, and the bill came up to $400 and something. That means I got to tip the waitress $60. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be that person that says, hold on, let me see the receipt. Let me see what I don't want to be that person. So, you think it in your brain. Don't say that out loud. I can hold that shit in and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm skimming through it and it was like the Avion was $60 a shot. Mm-hmm. Why? You know what I'm saying? It's Avion.
But if you're there, you can't have that's a bottle.
That's this size bottle, $60 of Avion, and you gonna charge me that?
But you done threw that. You got to throw that out your mind.
And we had 2 shots each. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. That was it, and then of course she wanted the shit that, you know what I'm saying, when the smoke comes out of that motherfucking champagne glass and shit and all that, and you see the ice and all that, you wanted that, and the lamb chops, and then we had the appetizers and shit like that, so I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, and that's somebody I don't even like right now.
I mean, me and her are friends now, but we don't kick it no more.
I ain't guaranteed that I'm gonna like you. I may not want to fuck you at the end of the night. I'm not sticking my dick in her.
What about her remembering? What about the woman remembering having a good time with you? Like it would never be as dope as I was when it was
Marconi
hung out with Paul.
I did this. Would take a chick, I don't know you and stuff. You sit in the swings. It's at night. You got your weed and you got your bottled water and you got liquor in it. You got your cups and you just sitting there. You got your Bluetooth and you just swinging back and forth and y'all just talking. You know what I'm saying?
That's a far.
The first time me and your dad, and next thing you know, we married for 18 years. Hey, we met, and it was a romantic. That was romance right there. I could bring a candle right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gotta cost nothing for memories.
We got to get there to where I feel like I want to be at a park with your ass. I'd rather spend the money to get you out if you're not gonna be there for.
I like.
That's a hard. That's a special. That's special to me. Something like that.
Man, I ain't been in the movie. Movie theater, that's another one right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of time in talking and watching. You know what I'm saying? And eating shit that you brought in and fingering and all kind of motherfucking shit that you can do. I don't need to spend a bunch of money to get to know you.
You know how long it's been since I've been at the movies without the kids?
You might not even know. You might not even like me. You might not even like me on the first time. Oh, how you doing? Yeah. Okay, when I seen you, we at the bar. It's kind of dark. I had beer goggles on. I didn't know you had them teeth right there. Paul, see, I can say teeth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you seen that right there. Now you see you had all that gray hair and shit right there. Like, oh, and you was like bigger in person. You muscular.
What you know? That's from a.
And I'm gonna spend $400 on somebody that already. Well, I might as well just sit here and eat the $400 worth of food. Yeah, I might as well. And then you ghost me. I'm not about to do that to myself. I love me.
You gotta already know. Y'all, what was that? A dating site?
That happened. No, you ain't ever met somebody, and then when you seen them again, it was like you are clearly not the same. Example.
Yeah, the night after we had sex.
And when he was here, and I told him this, we talked about this. It's on the podcast show, like our 19th episode or something. You know, he calls me, you know, and he's like, Paul, he said, the bitch I'm fucking with, you know what I'm saying? She did not look like this last night.
Yeah.
He said, he gave her hints, like, well, I gotta go to work, and she ain't leaving. So he said, in like 5 minutes, call me and just act like it's a work emergency. I said, all right, I got you. I never called him. Ask Giddy, I never called him at all. Nigga suffer and shit. He said he woke up with her hand in his arm and shit. He said he got out of it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a vampire or something. I don't want to wake you and shit. He said, save me. I said, I got your back. You my nigga. All right, I love you. Bye. I'm not calling.
Niggas, T-Pain and Ludacris got a song about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
And you could be that person to somebody else.
Yeah, you could. But I don't know. I'll be shooting.
Thought I had a nice time. You called her later on and she ain't never fucking answered. Blocked you on Facebook or some shit like that. Yeah.
I really... So, as far as...
Being a wife.
I haven't really talked to nobody off of Facebook like that.
No, we ain't talking about off of Facebook.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, where we were, any of that, like that. But I'm just saying, in the past, I would shoot the shot to see if I could get there. Like, we going where you want to go. You can pick it. You can pick it. If I'm feeling good about this one, because I know, a chick know when she meets you if you're going to get some ass or not out there.
Yeah, they know that.
So, how she acts and all that is going to show you if you should be shooting for the board, if you should be bank shotting or dunking.
But they got game too. Like you said, they know they want to fuck you when they meet you. You know what I'm saying? But they will still play that, you know, not on the first. They still gonna play that I'm not that easy, motherfucker. Why you taking it? I'm pretty sure somebody done told you no why they're arching their back. Why you taking it?
In high school.
They shit on. Oh, it's grown motherfuckers do that.
I ain't had that in a grown life.
Yeah, stop. No.
We don't need to be doing
this. And then they arch their back so they can help and you raise your hips.
I usually got to solidify. It's already written in stone.
I like
for us to even go on this date. I've been. Yeah, so you gonna,
but you can't put that.
I ain't gonna talk about sex and be like, yeah, you gonna let me fuck, ain't you? But it ain't gonna be like that.
I can't train you to be my wife. Why would you train somebody to be your wife? First of all, while we talking, you know what I'm saying, and we just friends hanging out and shooting pool and shit like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? That determines whether you gonna be my woman or not. You know what I'm saying? And then how I treat you or how you treat me in a relationship determines how, you know what I'm saying, we gonna be if we are married. Because don't act like, a lot of people think once we married, everything is gonna be better. No, the fuck it ain't. He was whooping your ass when he was your girl, when he was your boyfriend and shit. You think because you put a ring on and you have a ceremony and shit, you know what I'm saying, downtown, you know what I'm saying? you ain't, you're broke bum ass and shit. Yeah, he still gonna be beating your ass. Ain't that? He still can't hold a job. His hustle game fucked up. He done fucked up, you know what I'm saying, 3 of your tax returns. I got robbed, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And we married now. What's gonna change? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
It's true.
So you don't train nothing. You don't train
nothing. But at the same time, that's like, he ain't gonna never be shit, and she probably ain't gonna be shit either. No matter how motherfucker they I don't care how many head jobs you get, how many happy endings and all that shit. I think women and men should be shown through. I think it's some personal shit at home you should know already.
You have to see it.
That's impossible.
See it.
No, that's impossible.
Like you got I was
gonna say that when he got done.
You gotta be able to see the shit.
No.
To do the shit in any situation.
No,
you can over time learn it.
People got mom and dads and they divorce. First of all, that's y'all's.
Most of them.
You're my mom. You're my dad. Right here. Okay, we have a family. That's one thing. Y'all's relationship is completely different than me. I don't know which one of y'all is cheating and how many times y'all got back together and shit. So if I learn dysfunctional marriage in my household, that will actually teach me what not to do. Because I watched my dad drink forever, and then I watched my mom get beat. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna do that. So just because you don't have it growing up, you know what I'm saying, don't mean you don't know what to do. Because there's a lot of people, I think there's a study to show, like, you know what I'm saying, like 70% of marriages end in divorce. You know what I'm saying? So that means these kids was watching divorces. You know what the kids do? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a birthday party at this house and a birthday party at this house. A Christmas at this house and a Christmas at that house. I think
that's our generation.
No, that's been happening.
It has, but it has.
Mom said I can't, so I'm going to ask dad behind her back. And he said I can. Manipulation happens. Even if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, and y'all done broke up and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my house, that's my baby mama right there. Your kid is still going to sit up there and FaceTime me for shit that the mom said no, or vice versa. You can't do that. But then you go ask the mom, why you do that? I told you not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you told him, but you ain't tell me. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even learn that, a wife or a husband, even at home. Because at home,
in our generation, because my grandparents were married. They died. When they passed away, they were married.
Then it was good shit going on. Not that I ain't saying, and I ain't gonna say it was
right.
Bad shit, but we didn't see
it like that because they had that conversation in the room. So we decided today is fuck you, motherfucker, fuck that bitch. And the kids is right there watching, you know, TV and shit.
My mom never had no arguments like that in front of us with her dudes. No. My dad and his wife never argued. They were married when they passed.
And that's what you see growing up. That's how you know how to.
Sometimes that's all you know.
Be a good wife. Be a good husband.
But then when you know, like right here,
not to do
the secret shit that's happening when y'all don't know about it and shit, you know what I'm saying? If that happened to you, would you be strong enough to keep the family going, or would you go your own fucking way?
But if you see it,
because we all got baby mamas, that means that in our grandparents, if they was in the situation we was in there, they would have stuck it out and whatever. I know that nigga cheating, or I know that bitch is this. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my baby, and I got it aborted and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you stuck it in there. Our great grandparents was doing, especially when it was the time before women lived and shit. Because if your man did some shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't just leave. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no job or none of it. You got to move back home with your mom and dad, and you 47 years old. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So of course you 80.
Yeah, and that's what the family is there for. It's supposed to be, the whole family demographic is fucked today. I don't know about.
It's fucked up.
It's really, all families are fucked up. It ain't even just, I can't even just say black folks. It's all families.
Because I got cousins that I don't know because the parents fell into it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you over there, and I ain't even seen you. Your kids got kids, and I don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And they say that every time we have a family gathering, you know, bring the kids. They gotta know each other because if they don't know it, they gonna fuck each other.
I've seen some shit
messing around with each
like
other,
that. Kill each other. Man, I just seen some shit earlier this week where it was a man and a woman. They done got together when they were younger. They done had kids. They got
some shit
grandkids now.
And they stayed together.
Went to school, got married, got grandkids. Come to find out they cousin.
Wow. They found out at a family reunion shit. That's how they found out and shit. Got
found DNA test. Cousins. Then, so
there's a black couple.
I think I was listening to D.L. Hughley or something like that.
There's a black couple, the one that I seen, and they did the DNA test, and then they stayed together and shit.
Yeah, they said they stayed together, and that's what D.L. Hughley was talking about. With if you, how far gone the motherfucker got to be as the numbers on. You know what I'm saying? Who is what? How would you stay with him? It was funny on there, but
my wife is gonna be my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know, you ain't gotta be. I'm not gonna put you a good woman. A good woman is supposed to know how to cook and stay home with the kids and have a job. I'm not going. Nah, you know, we gonna compromise. That's what it is. I can cook too. You know what I'm saying? If you at home,
that's my thing.
First, I'm gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cook for each other and shit.
Right.
I'm gonna call you and I can tell you. Yeah. Hey, I'm about to do this and do that and do this.
So what that means? That means then you need some good home training from home.
Basically, yeah.
And then when you meet,
what if it ain't there?
When you go into a relationship, I mean, like possibly, you know, some kids get it, some don't. Everybody, I mean, because I don't think nobody has no home training
and
now moving forward.
I mean, imagine just you a kid and you know that that's not my dad going in and out of that room, and you just don't say nothing because you stayed in the child's place and shit.
You're supposed to say. That's why. That's probably where that came from.
Because they know relationship perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's compromised.
But I'm saying you got learning some kind of shit from home. Because even though you say your mom,
somebody gonna love me,
beat your ass, you still know how to act in society.
Like no, not in society. I knew how to act in front of you. Just like this right here. Your mom and dad or whoever it is that's whooping your ass or whatever, disciplining you, they're no different than the police. You know what I'm saying? You know how to, you know what I'm saying? How you act in society and how you act when the police is there is two complete different things. You ain't jaywalking if the police is right there. You know what I'm saying? But you'll jaywalk if they ain't there. You ain't gonna cuss in front of adults if your mom is there, but if she's not there, we've all done been teenagers and cussed an adult out. We done cussed the bus driver out. That's a whole adult.
I never cussed
that we threw snowballs at, even if it wasn't.
I ain't gonna front on you. I always took what I was taught in my home out in the streets with me because what we thought we were
you was disrespectful to somebody.
I have been. I ain't saying I never have been. I remember one come to mind right now when we took the boys' motorcycle on Elaine. Remember, they lived in the house on Elaine, and I said some disrespectful cuss words to the lady, but it got back to my mom. I got my butt whooped.
How old were you?
She was like 11, 12.
Oh, we ain't talking about that. We talking about you was 15 and 17 and shit like that. Like,
nah, hell no.
You had.
No.
You ain't just start calling all women bitches.
Nah, I could start calling bitches. That's a difference.
But why? They don't need to hear that word.
Why not? A bitch is a bitch.
And so when y'all see ugly children, it's not my job to call them ugly. You know what I'm saying? I can keep that in my head and shit. You ain't gotta say
I didn't call all bitches. Just a bitch that was being a bitch. I asked anybody about me at school. I was like, bitch.
You didn't disrespect some teachers?
No, I wasn't. I only got into it with one teacher.
That was a teacher.
That's one teacher. But me and the teacher ended up conversating. I was in high school. It was my POV teacher.
You was 11 and you said you got your ass whooped, but yet still you turned in high school and you still doing the same.
But we had a disagreement. It wasn't the same type of thing.
Shit. I know a disagreement is shut the fuck up. That's what it is. You shut the fuck up and that's the person that's grown. But like I said, society will change that because now we got to speak up against adults. Like
but you don't understand. Being that same teacher,
in our generation,
we had a disagreement. I got suspended for the when it was Christmas break, and then she apologized to me for antagonizing me to go there because she knew I was a good student. I respected my mother and still do, and I did not want to be at school being an asshole to show the reflection of what I'm being taught at home. That's how we grew up. Niggas wasn't just on no stupid nigga doing dumb nigga shit. I ain't never do no dumb nigga shit. Anything I got
people can be fighting. That, one of your dudes could be fighting another dude, and whether he's winning or losing, you just jumped in.
I didn't jump in for nothing.
Never, ever?
It depends on the fight, because if my homeboy, if y'all doing a one-on-up, I'm a fighter.
We didn't care
Listen
about that.
Listen to me, I'm a fighter. So you bet if you hang around me, listen, when you hang around me, you better be a nigga that can fight too. Because if y'all one-on-one, I'm not jumping in. There's no reason for me to jump in. You better show your skills, because we're going to clown you. Nigga, I'm a clown.
You didn't jump for people at the ring.
No, I haven't.
You was not a goody-goody.
I haven't.
I'm going to remember.
I ain't say I was a goody-goody. I just beat your ass. That's a difference. That's a difference.
You were a bully at one point. I heard stories about you.
You probably did.
Yeah.
Me and Kevin.
I heard stories.
It's like how you did.
You're not the good guy that you say that you are. You block that shit out.
I'm just saying, we respect our mom, bro, and our grandma and all that. I remember when I had a baby on the way. We had to leave that alone. I felt lower than a motherfucker because that shit was like shunned upon. I thought I was like, I had to eventually get over and be like, fuck what everybody think. But at first I was just like, damn,
but society had to teach you how to stop respecting.
Like, damn, that's the worst thing I could thought of my mom finding.
Like when I was growing up, like, you know what I'm saying, my mom, my grandma, my great-grandma, when you hear grown people speaking, you speak. When grown people talk to you, you speak. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. But society had to teach you that you can't do that no more. Because the same adults that's supposed to protect you is the one that's kidnapping you, raping you. So it turned into, you know what I'm saying, stranger danger. I don't know you. You're not my mom and shit. So I gotta change. I gotta now speak angrily at some adults. I can't respect you. You know what I'm saying? No more as an adult. We starting to grow up when we see you's a fucking alcoholic and you beat your, well, I ain't respecting your funky ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like even the crackhead woman, you know what I'm saying? You didn't respect her because of how she, you know what I'm saying?
But I've never been a motherfucker unless they do until it get there. I never been a motherfucker that just treat a crackhead fucked up like that.
And then now today, like we be like, you know, the devil is winning. The devil already won. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's just frowned upon is now popular to do. You know what I'm saying? You're a lame if you're not doing the devil's work right now. You know what I'm saying? The naked bitch, that's who gets the attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? That you're a whore in the Bible. You're a whole fucking whore. You know what I'm saying? But today, that's like that.
So it's $200.
So today, it's the devil's work. So today, you know what I'm saying? So today, it's like everybody got some foul intentions. So you got to watch your back about everybody. I don't care how fucking old you are. You got Kia boys to do it. And can I just go to sleep and leave my Kia outside, you know, safe? And no, when you wake up, even the kids are gonna fuck you over.
Do like Dave did.
Grown people older people gonna fuck you over. Just everybody.
Battery. Devil X is battery.
You thought that woman's daughter had cancer, so you gave money to her GoFundMe completely. She didn't even know she was cutting her hair bald and, you know, making her not eat and shit like that. People are just slimy, so we gotta protect ourselves from everybody.
The scam is the
and we do it angrily. Angry.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We're talking about how a wife, you know, you got to train your wife to be a wife or a husband to be a husband. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. That got to be in a relationship. That got to be in a friendship.
I think it comes from a little bit from both. But now listening a little bit to Paul, that I think it's like the parenting that it used to be. It's still some people that do the same, but then it's this era of people that are just off the fucking hook.
You gotta be.
And then, but, because now it seems like that's the only thing people respond to. But from when I was growing up, and my brothers and the people around me, you know, we respected what was given to us because that's just seemed like that's what it was. Even when I see my sister, you know what I mean, with my, the way they, you know, my dad, my stepmom, they became what they were for each other. So I think with time turns you into that. If shit don't ever get better, that bitch is the same bitch she was last year or 5 years ago.
I don't know.
That's that.
Yeah, but parenting is always going to change. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
well, I just mean as far as the marriage
makes you change.
Marriage, bro.
Yeah,
not the parents.
Husband and wife.
Just a husband and wife. Like if your wife,
no,
y'all
I heard
married
you
or
say
not.
parenting back in the day and how it's different today.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is like when you raising kids,
it's gonna be different.
Yeah, but when you raising kids, women are giving kids less.
Because when we was 8 and 9, our kids didn't tell us nothing about gunshots and when you run from it. We didn't have that right there. You know what I'm saying? So right, now that it's here, now you got to check. Like right now, we got societies of people right now. This is our society where your children literally go to sleep on a school night at 2 o'clock in the morning and still get up and go to school. So parenting is going to change because you got social media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
but that ain't where I was at. That ain't the point I was making. I was speaking on parenting itself. When you trying to show some kind of
motherfucker.
Yeah, from yesterday is always going to be different.
But it's always going to, everything is always going to evolve. Things evolve.
Like my mom's dealing with civil rights and how to deal with white people. You know, she didn't have to raise us like that, and I'm not going to raise my kids like that because they didn't live in that civil rights era. So it's.
But what I'm saying is, with things being different and women are more acceptable and non-acceptable to a lot of different things and what was as we grew up, it makes, and like I said also, people have to be more, it seems like that's what people respond to, crazy shit or off the hook shit. Me, I'm not one of those people, and I don't teach my children that way, though they have their own way of dealing with shit too, and they have in them instilled also things that I've shown. You're going to become your own person. And in your relationship is going to become its own relationship. But if you're around a motherfucker long enough and y'all supposed to be in a man and woman relationship, you will kind of mold each other into each other's other.
Because y'all become each other's interpretation of what a man or a woman's supposed to do.
Right.
Like somebody can't come to you and try to make you be something that's not in you. You know what I'm saying? That's not in you at all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're willing to compromise, then a motherfucker can come and put some knowledge on you, and you can, if you realize, okay, well, I need to do this to make him happy or to make her happy. You know what I'm saying? Then you gonna do it.
And some people don't appreciate what they already got. You know, there's a Tyler Perry movie where, you know what I'm saying, and it had something to do with AIDS also. It was a woman named from the country, the dude, you know what I'm saying, they go to the big city. Her boyfriend, her husband is, you know what I'm saying, passive aggressive. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there's some dudes out there and they call her a bitch. That bitch got a fat ass, you know what I'm saying? And she think a real man is supposed to defend her and beat him up and shit. But he was more passive. She didn't learn later on until she got that nigga that'll beat the fuck out of every goddamn body moving and shit. Like, oh my God, that's embarrassing. That fucks with our career and all kind of shit that's dangerous. What if he do that to me? Now you accept the guy that's passive. So if you had a woman and she wanted you to be passive, if a motherfucker called your woman a ugly bitch, you know what I'm saying, and she wants you to just brush it off, is that easy to do?
It's a hard question. It depending on the moment, but words are just words, and I've let motherfuckers get away with words,
especially when it don't
really apply,
affect anything that you doing.
But it's a bit of a struggle to you though.
It depends on the moment.
Like how the bitch. And you got to hold on, man. That's my wife. You got to say or something. But
I would say something like that. Like, but if a motherfucker like move, bitch, I'm like, yeah, come on, fam.
But she wants you to say, just keep walking. Act like you didn't hear it. That's gonna be a struggle,
mine, bro.
Yeah, but if you had, that's what I'm saying.
Kick his ass. Yeah. Kick his ass. But no, I'm not.
But if you had a woman and that's what she wants in a man, you know what I'm saying? She can't force that on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta let you be you. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm gonna let you be you, and I'm gonna compromise with you.
I had to go. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not kicking nobody's ass. What did you do? Did you step in this way?
I know what I stepped in. I stepped into some. I got a taste for some dreams. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from Martha's Kitchen when they know ingredients, miss and list, and I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha. Thank you, Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah.
Famous Kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. 614-556-2174. Life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes you have to create your own enjoyment with many different creme velour flavors, such as peach, pomegranate mango, strawberry rose, and berry beautiful. Don't forget lemon haze. Relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy the taste. Creme velour, draped imperial grapes. Creme velour, my lord. Also, creme velour and DIG, draped imperial grapes. Every Saturday and Friday and Saturday, the Wine Club. Wine tastings start at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. $10 per person, 2 for $15. Ladies. 901 Robinwood Avenue, Columbus, Ohio, 43213. Hours of operation, like I said, Monday, pause. Hours of operation for Draped Imperial Grapes, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Give a call. Holler at us, 614-745-0572. Come and get you a couple bottles, you know, and kick it a little bit.
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man, we can't be stopped. On the strip.